Every time I watch Forrest Gump, I have the same question. Are there people like Forrest, or is this all fictions of the writers? Being deprived of mental abilities, Forrest Gump becomes successful in any area he touches, and the most unbelievable thing is that he doesn't even notice either fame or wealth that come to him. Forrest achieves everything that his loved ones wanted.
I know everything there is to know about the shrimping business. Matter of fact, I'm going into the shrimping business for myself.
You know, I want to be famous. I want to be a singer like Joan Baez.
They gave you the Congressional Medal of Honor.
All characters except Forrest have goals and ambitions. The irony is that while his more purposeful friends hesitate, he gradually realizes all of their dreams, becomes the war hero, something that Lieutenant Dan desired, fulfills Jenny's dream of becoming famous, and launches the highly successful shrimp business that Baba dreamed of. This is perhaps the only movie where the main character doesn't have an exact goal. Forrest starts doing one thing, becomes successful in it, and starts another. This is the way of life our parents have always condemned. Why does the nightingale sing well? Because it has devoted life to singing, and you do one thing or another. Forrest not only didn't have grandiose goals, he also didn't try to become successful. Forrest didn't try. This is what I see as his secret of success. Desiring to reach great heights, a person without realizing it makes himself unhappy. People have an ideal future in their heads, and they refuse to be in present because it is painful and unpleasant to see a small apartment and old car. Instead of being grateful for a roof overhead and a vehicle, a person refuses to accept his negative aspects in life. However, the desire for a more positive experience is itself a negative experience, and paradoxically, the acceptance of one's negative experience is itself a positive experience. Forrest didn't try. Even after millions of dollars in his bank account, his lifestyle hasn't changed. He didn't try to become the world table tennis champion and didn't try to become a war hero. Forrest simply did what he liked with enough enthusiasm and concentration. He really enjoyed the process and consequently did it more and more, which subsequently leads to mastery. There is a theory that a person becomes a professional in their field only after 10,000 hours of training, which in my opinion is complete bullshit, since the statistic does not reflect a person's aspiration and willpower. Counting the time of work is already a red flag. Perhaps we're doing something wrong, because when we truly love what we do, we don't notice how time passes, and thought of counting the time of work doesn't even come to mind. The movie tells us that we can also succeed in any niche like the main character if we devote ourselves for the work that we enjoy. Forrest is always focused on the process, not the end result. It is quite difficult to pay enough attention to the process while dreaming of success and wealth. Even if the action is boring, he manages to stay focused for a long time. This is the exact quality with which you can achieve mastery in your field. You know, my father used to say, whatever you do it 100%. If you work, work. If you laugh, laugh. And if you eat, then eat like it's the last time. Success is not something abstract, it is a collection of monotonous and routine actions for a long time. And if you don't learn how to enjoy it, then it's difficult to go forward and not burn out. In the army, Forrest began playing table tennis and devoted all his time to it. Forrest even slept playing ping pong. While the celebrities show off how hard they work, Forrest does his job without noticing the time. When a stranger pokes at his success, Forrest doesn't even flinch an eyebrow. In the end, wealth and fame are not the things that he values the most. The story of Forrest Gump is not only a guideline to the path of success. If we know the happiest moments of Forrest's life, then this is by no means the moment when he was awarded the War Hero Medal or when he finally managed to catch the first shrimps. Well, alright, here he is quite happy, but not as much as when he reunited with Jenny, met his son, met Lieutenant Dan at his wedding, returned to his mother after the war, met Lieutenant Dan again, and again, and again. The director, through the story of Forrest Gump, shows everyone the familiar truth. Happiness is not in the money and success, but in love. It doesn't matter how much your company costs, how many times you're shown on TV. The main thing is that your friends are there and your mother is waiting for you at home. The symbol of the film feather is the first and last thing we see in the film. A flying opportunity that happens to us every day, but not everyone is able to notice and cling to it. The feather fell out in one place and could have landed in any part of the planet, but falls under Forrest's feet, and he picks up this feather as if grabbing the chances and opportunities that God gives him.